Without no further ado, got it. Let me share you my screen. Okay. Nakikita na yung screen natin. Nakikita na yung screen natin. Isang thumbs up, react nga please. Ayun. Okay, so let's proceed. So, di ba last month, diniscuss natin yung subject and verb agreement, yung parts of speech. Okay, we also took time for the verb tenses. Okay, this time, let's discuss naman kung ano yung reading comprehension. Okay, from the word itself, kailangan yung hindi ka lang nakakapagbasa. Kailangan yung nababasa mo, naiintindihan mo, nako-comprehend mo. Meaning to say, when we say comprehension, understanding. So, you read with understanding. Okay, bakit? Kasi malaking problema yon. For example, kayo, di ba, nasa trabaho na kayo, may mga instructions, for example, na whether it's verbal or written, okay, tapos hindi mo naiintindihan, especially in written, okay, instructions, malaking problema talaga, okay. Kaya, isa ang reading comprehension na category, okay, or kasama sa exam ninyo, okay, para ma-test kung gaano kataas or kung capable ba kayo sa mga madaming instructions na mararanasan ninyo, okay, or ma-encounter ninyo when you are in the field, okay? So let's, without any further ado, so let's discuss what are the tips in reading comprehension. Mabilis lang naman to, and then ano tayo sa drills ha. Okay. Yan, pwede nyong, ibibigay ko naman itong PowerPoint ko. So, okay lang kahit na ano. Okay. So, you have to identify the main idea. You need to find the supporting details. Drawing inferences, ibig sabihin, kahit when we say drawing inferences or you're reading between the lines, kahit na hindi sinabi, doon, or hindi literal na sinabi, you can draw kung ano yung mangyayari. You can create kung ano yung mangyayari. For example, when we say, ang init naman dito, okay, anong ibig sabihin nun? Ang init naman dito. So, it's time for you to open the window, or kung may electric fan, you have to turn on the electric fan, diba? Hindi naman sinabi na buksan mo yung electric fan, but because of ang init naman dito sa loob, okay? Yun yung sinasabi nating drawing inferences. Okay, determining the meanings of unfamiliar words. Dito, meron na kayong effort and time to look for the unfamiliar words. Meron naman kasi yan. You have to remember na yung English is our second language. So, we really need time and effort to open our dictionary and look for the unfamiliar words. Okay? Wala nang iba na gagawin dito is to effort and time na look for the unfamiliar words. Class, practice this one, okay? Kung meron talagang isang words na dahilan kung bakit hindi mo naiintindihan yung isang pangungusap, yung isang sentence, might as well open the dictionary right there and there. Okay, kasi yun yung time na tinik ka na ng ano mo ng anatomy mo, ng human brain mo, na hindi mo na siya naintindihan, and for you to understand it, i-open mo na yung dictionary mo para maintindihan mo siya. And then what's good thing about that, mas matagal yung retention nun, kasi nagkaroon ka ng isang scenario, ng isang pagkakataon na hindi mo siya naintindihan, at you take time talaga to open that unfamiliar words, mas matagal mo siyang, mas magre-retain sa inyo, mas maintindihan mo na siya, okay? Pagka na-encounter mo ulit yung words na yun. Yung iba kasi bakit natin nakakalimutan? Wala, for the sake of memorization lang. Okay, kaya nakakalimutan natin. But this time, when there's time talaga o scenario, ako yun yung tip ko, i-open nyo na yung mga dictionary ninyo. Okay? Knowing, and number 5, okay, the tips is knowing the mood, kung ano ba yung mood, yung style or purpose ng isang manunulat or ng writer. Okay, in identifying the main idea, the central thought or the main idea is the whole passage or selection is about. Ano ba? Okay, yung sinasabi ng passage na yan, ng article na yan. This is stated as the topic sentence which may found, okay, anywhere in the paragraph, which is usually nakikita yan in the opening and closing sentences. O yan na ha. Ang main idea ng isang what is paragraph in Tagalog, talata. Okay, na isang talata ay natatagpuan sa usually kasi ay madalas na natatagpuan sa unahan at sa hulihan ng mga pangungusap, okay? So, the following are some of the most common forms. The main idea of the selection may be the best expressed as. Okay? Yan na yung mga format. This passage illustrates the title which best expresses. Ibig sabihin lang nito, pag ito na yung tinanong, ito na yung mga nakikita nyong tanong, what is the main idea of the selection? Ibig sabihin, ang tinatanong niyan is, ano yung main idea? Okay, kapag kasi sinabi, the passage illustrates, main idea ulit ang tinatanong dyan. Kapag ka tinanong, the title which best expresses ideas of the passage is blank, main idea ang tinatanong dyan. Okay? Okay. And then, of course, meron namang naka-question type, which of the following best expresses the but naka-maximum, Ma'am Rose, I do not know. Baka hanggang 100 lang itong zoom natin. Tama ba, ma'am? Ayan. Okay, which of the following best expresses the theme of the passage? Kapag ganyan na yung nakikita ninyo, ayan, direkta na yung tanong, ibig sabihin, ang hinahanap lang ng mga yan, ng mga passages na yan, is yung main idea. Okay? Finding supporting details. Okay, a writer will make statements to expound on the central thought or main idea of the paragraph or passage. Okay? Kapag ito na ang sinasabi, okay, the following question are some of the most common ones framed regarding the development of the paragraph or passage. Pag ito na yung tanong, ibig sabihin, hindi na main idea hinahanap, supporting details na, okay? The author states that, blank, okay? So, hanap kayo ng supporting details. Okay, all of the following are mentioned in the paragraph except, okay, all. Yan yung mga except, not, okay, all but one, okay? All except one. Ano kayo dyan? Careful kayo dyan. Lahat daw except sa isa, okay? Yung mga negative questions, be careful on that one. So, for example, ito sa reading comprehension, lahat daw ng mga pangungusap na ibibigay sa inyo ay na-mention except lang sa isa. Okay? So, ano yon? In the paragraph blank, it was stated that this one is very specific na. Punta kayo sa paragraph. For example, in the paragraph 2, it was stated, punta kayo agad sa paragraph 2. Okay? Hindi, class, ito ha, sa reading comprehension, you will be overwhelmed kasi sa dami, okay, or sa haba ng babasahin nyo. Basahin nyo lang. Okay? Wag nyong i-feed sa utak nyo na ang haba. Okay? Meron ganun kasi, di ba? Pagka binuksan natin yung booklet, for example, mag-exam na kayo, board exam na kayo, reading comprehension, pag binuksan nyo yung booklet or tinurn nyo yung page into the next page, nakita nyo, ang haba ng babasahin, wag nyong i-feed yon sa utak nyo. Basahin nyo lang. Okay? Natural. Okay? Ibig sabihin, ang tinetest kasi is reading comprehension, so natural na magbabasa kayo. So, alisin nyo yung ganong mindset, okay? Basa lang. So, for example, nakita nyo na question number 1, reading comprehension in paragraph 2. Punta na kayo sa paragraph 2. Yun lang naman yung hinahanap kung gusto nyo nang mabilis. Okay? Pero, kapag hinanap na lahat, para hindi pa ulit-ulit, basahin. Okay? Basahin ng maayos. Okay? Which of the following is correct? Okay? Ayan. Supporting details ang hinahanap dyan. Drawing inferences, okay? Some question test the reader's ability to understand and read between the lines. Ibig sabihin ng read between the lines, hindi siya sinabi. Okay, gaya nung sinabi ko kanina na ang init naman dito sa loob ng kwarto. Ano yun eh, sa speeches yun, we call that locutionary. Though in English major, locutionary. Ibig sabihin, yung sinasabi ko, nagkakos siya ng isang action without saying it literally. Okay, ang init naman dito, okay. So, anong gagawin nyo? You have to read between the lines. Okay, it is not enough that the reader takes note of the details mentioned, also able to note the logical development of the author's statement in order to reason intelligently. Okay, kapag kasi sinabi nating drawing inferences, ito na siya. For example, sa mga test questionnaire, ang hinahanap, based on the selection, it can be said that. Okay, hindi naman based on the selection, dun sa binasa ninyo. Okay? Sinasabi niya na ano, so magdodraw kayo ng inference. Okay? Magdodraw kayo ng ano ba yung nangyari based dun sa selection na hindi based on your, hindi on your POV or point of point of view, hindi in your point of view based on the selection on the article. Okay? The author implies that all of the following may be true except. Okay? Which do you think? So, ibig sabihin, yung mga tanong na yan, mga type of questions na yan, pinag-iisip ka ng mga bagay na nangyari or mangyayari based on the selections. Okay? Determining the meaning of unfamiliar words, okay? The word common one, reader must determine the meaning based on how it used in the sentence. O yung tinatawag nating context clues. Okay, mamaya malalaman natin yan. Hindi man sinabi, of course, yan yun klase. Kung paano siya ginamit sa pangungusap, malalaman mo na yung ibig sabihin ng isang salita na unfamiliar. Okay? O mga unfamiliar kung paano siya ginamit sa pangungusap. However, if the word is unfamiliar, the best thing to do is to determine its meaning through careful examination of the text. Of course, when you are for example, when you are taking your board exam, you are not allowed to open a dictionary or any dictionary application on your mobile phones, 'di ba? O so paano mo madedetermine yung mga unfamiliar words yan? Bukod of course sa what you call this? Preparation ninyo na tignan or dapat hindi lang siya preparation, it's a habit na tignan na yan, lalo na kayo sa criminology or sa NAPOLCO, may mga jargon kayo, ibig sabihin may mga terminologies na kayo lang, na sa field nyo lang, na ano yon na nagagamit, okay, diba? Dapat, hindi lang preparation for the board exam, but you have your habit na talaga kung ano ba yung ibig sabihin nun. Now, if wala, okay, of course, in the board exam, okay, ox na daw, join na po sila. Kung wala talaga, okay, careful examination of the text, kung paano siya ginamit sa pangungusap, okay? Makukuha mo na yung mga unfamiliar words na yun. Okay? So, in the passage, the word means, okay? So, ibig sabihin nun, tinatanong na, dinedetermine mo na yung mga unfamiliar words na yan. Ano ba yung ibig sabihin na nakakapagpagabagabag? Okay? Hindi mo alam yung ibig sabihin. Punta ka dun sa pangungusap kung paano nila ginamit, context clues. In the paragraph, blank. Okay? The word, okay? Brooch, for example, is may mean the following, except. Okay, pina-except na sa'yo. Dito na pumapasok, class, yung, ayan, for example, in the paragraph blank, the word brooch may mean the following. So, ibibigay mo. Okay, eto naman, class, okay, for example, gorgeous. Okay, the word, in the paragraph 2, the word gorgeous may mean the following, except beautiful, pretty, lovely, unpleasant. Okay? So, hinahanap dyan yung antonyms. Okay? Except eh. Okay? Kuha ka lang doon sa mga choices na yun, hanapin mo yung lahat sila magkakaparehas. Synonyms, ang hinahanap is yung antonyms because of the word except. Okay? Be careful. May mga ganyan talaga tricky questions. Okay? Alam mo yung meaning, pero kasi except, okay? Makikita mo na, actually, if you are very careful to understand also the option, oh, bakit pare-parehas mga synonyms to? Bakit may isang antonyms to? Ah, okay, eto na. Okay, obvious na kasi except ang hinahanap. Okay? Based on the text, which of the following is the best? Okay, best naman, meaning of the word. Okay? May best meaning of the word kasi yan yun yung cleaning naman sa English or sa Tagalog. I do not know, nakalimutan ko yung tawag sa Tagalog. 'Di ba iba yung nagtatampo sa nagagalit sa napopuots. Okay, iba yung humihikbe, umiiyak, umangal-ngal. Okay, ano yun eh, from extreme papunta sa extreme, 'di ba? Humihikbe, umiiyak, humahagulgol, ngumangal-ngal, magkaiba yun. Okay? Kapag ka sinabi mong, nagtatampo ko sa'yo, pero isang taon mong hindi pinapansin, hindi tampo yun, galit yun, di ba? Nagagalit ako sa'yo, pero maya, sinabi mo, yun kasi. Kaya may mga, in English, may sinasabi best meaning of the word. Pwede kasing ganon. Okay? Iba ang, um, pretty, so lovely, so gorgeous, so beautiful. Okay? Ano ba ang pinaka doon, dapat nararapat. Kaya nga who's the fairest of them all. Okay? So best meaning ang tinatanong doon. Okay, number 5, knowing the mood, style, or purpose of the writer. So it is important for the reader to know the writer's attitude, emotional state, or POV in the development of the paragraph or essay. Author's point of view, ha, hindi nyo point of view. Okay? Likewise, knowledge of the writer's style, purpose, and writing may also help enable the reader to fully comprehend the given text. Okay? So, for example, ito yung mga tanong na halimbawa na nag-determine na nagsasabi ko na ang hinahanap ay kung ano ba yung mood, ano ba yung style, ano ba yung purpose ng writer. Like, for the questions. Kasi class, lagi yung tatandaan na the reason kung bakit sinulat yan is may purpose. Okay? Palagi naman yun. May purpose si writer kung bakit niya sinulat yun. Okay? May nais siyang iparating. Kung ano man yon, okay, it depends on the selection. For example, Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo ni Dr. Jose Rizal, magkaiba yung in literature, pagka sinabi natin, kanino inalay, para kanino yung Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Sige nga. Alam nyo, sa general education, lumabas to. Para kanino ang nobelang Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. Sige nga, anyone, will you please? Okay. Gomburza. Siya lang ba? Ilan tayo dito? We have 141. Okay? Kapag sinabi ninyong para sa taong bayan, para sa praile, sa mga praile, okay, para sa mga kababayan natin that time, okay, or para sa bayan, that is the purpose, okay? Okay, parehas yan. Noli and Elfrili is for, pero para kanino inaalay? Para kanino is para sa tatlong paring martir. Okay, kay Gomburza. Okay, para kanino? For example, class in literature ha, and literature ganito yan. Iba yung purpose, tsaka iba yung pinag-aalayan ng isang selection. So for example ganito, um, binigyan kayo ng nanay nyo ng cellphone, okay? Ang purpose nun is, okay, hindi, not for the people of the Philippines, that is the purpose. Iba yung purpose sa pinag-aalayan. Kapag ka sinabing, para kanino yung El Polibisterismo at Noli Me Tangere is inalay ngayon para kay Gomburza. Okay, or sa tatlong paring martir. Ngayon, kung ano yung purpose ni Rizal kung bakit niya sinulat yon is para an eye-opener or to awaken our awareness na we are, wait lang ha, wait lang class. Ang ingay ng aso. Baka may tao. Wala naman. Okay, nasa na ako. For example, yan. Binigyan kayo ng nanay nyo or ng tatay nyo ng cellphone para yan sa inyo. Pero ang purpose ng nanay or tatay ninyo kung bakit kayo binigyan ng cellphone, 'di ba? Iba na doon sa inalay. Okay, or para kanino. Maybe it's a recognition, or maybe it's a motivation for you to continue on what you were doing. Ganun yon. Okay, same goes, bakit ko to sinasabi? Same goes with the purpose of the writer. Iba yung purpose niya at iba yung para kanino. Okay? So, paano ba natin malalaman yon? Ganito yung mga tanong. The author's attitude toward the blank. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, ano ba ang purpose ng author? Is one of. The authors wrote the essay with the purpose of what? To persuade. Ganun lang man naman yun. To persuade, to entertain, to inform, to aware. Okay, diba? The author used the technique of, okay, flashback. Iba-iba eh. In ano na to. Pero, ito, siguro mga dalawang tanong lang yung mga ganito. The author used the technique of, kasi pang ano na to eh, pang English major na talaga to. Yung style pang English na yan. Pero yung main idea, yung supporting details, drawing inferences, doon tayo. Okay? So, tips in answering reading comprehension. Preview the question before reading the passage. Do not read answer choices. Okay? Tingnan daw muna yung questions. Kasi kung hinahabol na tayo ng oras. Skim the passage to get the general idea of the main skim the passage to get a general idea of the main idea and the author's purpose and writing. Skimming and scanning, di ba? Okay? Read the passage carefully in keeping in mind the questions you have read. So for example, sanabi, nabasahin mo na yung tanong, di ba? Okay. So for example, ang tinatanong is, nagpunta ang, wait lang ha. Wait lang. Sorry, distracted lang ako sa ingay. Oo. Okay. Yan. Okay, share screen ulit tayo. Ayan. Okay. So, for example, ang tanong, okay, saang lugar or ang tanong is saang lugar nagpunta. Okay. Hanap ka ng hanap ka ng lugar doon. Makikita mo naman Pagsanghan, Iloilo, for example, Cebu. Tingnan mo ala agad. Okay? And then basahin mo. Okay, doon ba sila nagpunta? What if tatlo yung lugar na nakita mo? Basahin mo. Okay, yun ba yung tinatanong? And then may sagot ka na. Okay, makikita mo naman kung lugar lang yung hinahanap. So it's a proper noun. So makikita mo nakakapitalize yan, for example. Okay? And then basa ng carefully. Ibig sabihin, ito in tips in writing, huwag kayo magbabasa with your lips, mind lang. Okay, so for example, ito, basahin niyo lang siya sa utak ninyo. Okay, ang tagal kasi, isa yan, sinasama kasi natin yung bibig natin sa pagbabasa. Okay, lalo na 'di ba maririnig niyo yan sa board exam, may mga nakakapagpatagal yun. Read the passage carefully, keeping in mind. Okay, mind lang ang nagbabasa hanggat maaari. That's the tip. Okay. Next, read and answer one question at a time. Okay, scan to check your answer or find information needed to answer a question. Okay, kasi ganito yan. Mag-i-skim mo yung passage, yung selection, yung article, and then, nakita mo na siya. Okay, di ba? Binasa mo yung tanong, tinignan mo yung passage, nandoon yung nasa option or nasa choice yung binasa mo, then that's the correct answer. Okay? So, let's have practice. Read the passage carefully and answer the question following them. Sige. Ay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, sige nga. What is the correct answer? Letter, please, letter. The correct answer is D, barking. Yes, okay. Next. Based on its use. Okay, sige, go. Sorry. Wait lang Sandali. Para hindi natin makita iba. Ayan. Wait lang Naayos ko. Ma'am Rose, meron pong 7, ayan. Better. Okay po. ulit ha. Based on the passage, basahin ulit natin. Ayan, sige. Then the next question is, based on its use in the passage, it can be understood that appropriate belongs to which of the following word groups? Appropriate. Correct answer is okay, letter B. Right, proper, correct. Okay, appropriate eh. Okay. This passage would most likely be found on a book titled, of course, blank. What is the correct answer? Correct answer is letter C, rescue dogs. Okay? Ma'am, bakit po mabilis? Ganun po talaga. Exam yan. Okay? We have to consider the time, class. Okay? The family in the passage is able to accept because of A, B, C, or D. What is the correct answer? The correct answer is letter D. Dorado is trained in rescue procedures. Okay? Kaya siya naka-escape kasi nag-train sila. This passage explains how blank. A, B, C, or D. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Dogs can rescue from fires. Okay? Next. As used in the passage, the word swift in the passage mostly nearly means blank. Cold, quick, C, safe, D, risky. The correct answer is letter B, quick. Okay. Next. Wala to. Ano ba yan? Dali ah. Stop share ko muna. Nakikita nyo na? Okay, next. Ayan. Ayan, okay na? Okay. Okay, read the passage carefully and answer the questions following them. Okay, go. 20 seconds. Okay. For the questions, okay. Di ba pala? Okay. Okay, what is the correct answer? Correct answer is letter C, worried. Okay. Next. Correct answer is letter A, control, direct, treat. Okay. Manage eh. Okay. Which of these words best describe the medicine in the passage? Bakit siya mahal? Letter It's letter C, needed. Okay, yes. Okay, last one for that passage. Change ha in cost. Okay, correct answer is letter D. It increased in cost by $20. Okay. Next. Okay. Look at this one. Iba naman to. Each paragraph below is followed by several statements, one of which best summarize the paragraph. Choose which among the several choices best express the thought and write the number of your choice in the blank provided. So, in chat box na lang. So, dito, ang hinahanap naman, pagka ganito yung mga tanungan, okay, identifying the main idea. Bakit? Bakit main idea? Okay. Best summarize the paragraph. So, pag summarize, best express the thought. Okay? So, main idea ang hinahanap. Okay? Kasi kapag full screen, ito may hindi lumalabas na, lumalabas din siya eh. Okay. The correct answer is ano siya, babagal siya. Sorry, wait lang. Ito na may lumal. Co-host. Wait lang nga, pagpapa-co-host si ma'am. Ma'am Rose. Ma'am Rose. Saan si Ma'am Rose? Wait lang. May i-co-host ko lang si ma'am. Ayun. Ayan ma'am, okay na po. So going back, the correct answer is letter. Number 3, the satisfaction of one's need, okay, is a prerequisite to enjoyment, freedom. Okay, next. Correct answer is number 2. Yes, dapat medyo mabilis tayo dito ha. Okay lang naman yan, drills lang naman yan, pero practice na natin. Correct answer is number 5. Ignorance can also lead to the discovery of new knowledge. Okay? 'Di ba? Okay, kasi ito ang tricky dyan, class. So, bakit number 5 ang tamang sagot? Kasi, dahil naging ignorante ka, in some way or another, nag-lead siya sa discovery of new knowledge. Bakit? Hindi mo alam nung una eh. Because of your ignorance eh. Pero, nung ignorante ka kanina on what is, for example, Executive Order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kanina hindi mo alam. Certain things happen, okay, that lead to know kung ano ba, for example, may nangyari sa buhay mo na hindi na naman sinasadya, ignorance ka in a way, nalaman mo na kung ano yung, hindi ko na pala dapat gawin yun. Ito na pala yung gagawin ko. Okay? Ignorance can also lead to discovery of new knowledge. Okay? That's the correct answer. Yun yung sinasabi ng number 5. Kasi kapag binasa mo, ang imposible na siya yung tamang sagot. Okay, ignorance can also lead to the discovery of new knowledge. Okay? So yun. Tricky, no? Hindi mo iisipin na siya yung tamang sagot kasi ang tawag dito, ang pangit ng statement. Pero totoo naman, in a way, kung babasahin mo. Yun yung mga atake, mga type of questions. Okay? Yung mga yan. Yes. Next. The correct answer is letter number 4. The effectiveness of law lies in adequate education of people about laws and their proper enforcement. Yes, okay. Number 5. Yes, 4. Number 5. Education is the solution to the economic ills of the society. Only when education is provided to both urban and rural sectors shall real opportunities be realized. Skills and knowledge should be accorded to all sectors of the society. If opportunities lie only on the selected sectors, then education will remain in servitude to those sectors. Correct answer is number 3. Education should be all a flip for economic and social lives. Okay, next. No matter how strong and dedicated the leaders may be, they must find foundation and strength among the people. They may guide, set the tone, dedicate themselves, and risk their lives, but in the end, national survival lies in the people. On their own, they can never save the nation. So the paragraph best supports the statement that number 4. The peoples themselves is a carver of their own destiny with the guide of the leader. Okay? Next statement, sorry. The correct answer is number 1. Most researchers and studies done in developing and undeveloped countries are missing their real objectives. Okay, next. In the modern economy where globalization is the rule, long planning and financial stability is must. When countries suffer financial crisis, their economic suffer and value of money plunges. It is then very important that the countries should remain a stable financial environment through prudent fiscal management. The sentence that support the statement that blank 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Yes, mabilis talaga ang pacing. The correct answer is number 2. Financial stability is a hallmark of modern economic progress. Okay, next. Ako na nga nagbabasa eh, pero dapat kayo, 'di ba? Correct answer is number 1. Okay, next. The correct answer is number 3. Man speed ups the completion of work when satisfaction is anticipated on. Okay, thank you for your response. Napaka-responsive nyo, napaka-reactive nyo on today's final coaching. Antoinette is each item in this selection consists of a statement or a passage followed by several assumptions or several possible conclusions. Determine the best assumption or best conclusion can be logically made from the given statement. So ano ang hinahanap dito, class? You have to draw inferences. Okay? Or implication. Ibig sabihin kahit na hindi sinabi ng word by word, okay, or literal, you have to draw kung ano yung mangyayari. Antoinette is probably a pianist. She can really stretch her hands and fingers. So, ano yung assumption mo on that statement? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Number 1. Playing piano helps Antoinette stretch her hands and fingers. Okay? Yes. Pianist. You have to remember, meron tayong pinag-uusapan dito. Hindi lang pianist. Specific, which is si Antoinette. Okay? Next. Correct answer is okay. Patricia should not be part of the volleyball team because she does not trust her teammates. So anong assumption doon? Na yung team ni Patricia, okay, Patricia's teammate ay hindi trustworthy. Daman sinabi. Okay. Next. Correct answer is number 5. All smart people are rich. Okay. Ay, sorry. Okay, next. 41. Yan. 45. Number 5, rather. All of my friends believe in sanctity of marriage. Luisa lives with an office mate in a condominium in downtown Chicago. She is a new friend. Correct answer is number 4. Luisa believes in sanctity of marriage. Okay, yun ang conclusion. Okay? Next, assumption. Number 5, interview of applicants will draw better students. Okay. Next. Correct answer is number 5. Yes, correct. Squatter dwellers like Aling Trining are considered poor people. Okay? Kung meron man pangalan yan, please, specific na siya. Okay? Saan ako? 44, 45. Sige, ito. ABC ulit. Correct answer is D. Okay, bakit letter D? Ayan na, nilagay na natin yung rationalization by stating that fitness walking does not require a commute to health club. Okay? So, the author stresses the convenience of this form of exercise. The paragraph also states that fitness walking will result in a good workout. Choice A is incorrect because no comparison to weightlifting is made. B may seem logical answer, but the paragraph refers only to people who are fitness walkers. So for others, a health club might be a good investment. C is not as supported by the passage. So doon basahin, wag na natin anuhin yung iba ha. Wag na natin i-rationalize na lang natin kung bakit siya yung tamang sagot. Nagkakaintindihan po? Okay, hindi. Okay, next. Okay, correct answer is letter D. Tingnan natin. Okay. Kuha naman halos. Yes. The correct answer is D. Answer E is implied by the whole paragraph. The author stresses the need to read critically by performing thoughtful and careful operations on the text. Okay? Okay, next. Okay. Correct answer is letter B. The last sentence in the paragraph clearly gives support for the idea that the interest in Shakespeare is due to the development of his character. Okay? Development. Um, anong development daw? Yung kanyang psychological insight kung bakit niya nabubuo yung mga sonnets na yan, yung mga bakit relatable yung mga ginagawa niyang mga tula, sonnets, it's because sabi nila, okay, scholars point out na meron siyang psychological traits wherein meron siyang parehas na male and female characters. Okay? So, the correct answer is letter B. People today are interested in Shakespeare's work because of the characters. Okay, next. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. The support of this choice is in the second sentence, which states that in some countries, our toxic insecticides are still illegal. Okay, letter A. Which is ban on toxics have done in a little to stop the spread of pollutants. Okay, say na ban. Okay, stop. Okay. Next. The Fourth Amendment to the Constitution protects citizens against unreasonable searches and seizures. No search of person's home or personal effects may be conducted without a written search warrant issued on a probable cause. This means that a neutral judge must approve the factual basis justifying a search before it can be conducted. This paragraph best supports the statement that police officers cannot search on a person's home or private papers unless they have blank. The correct answer is ito. Okay. A. The second and third sentence combine to give the support of a choice. A. Okay. The statement stresses that there must be judge approval. Example, legal authorization. So you were correct. Okay. Next. Mathematics allows us to expand our consciousness. Mathematics tells us about economic trends, patterns of disease, and the growth of populations. Math is good at exposing the truth, but it can also perpetuate misunderstandings and untruths. Figures have the power to mislead people. This paragraph best supports the statement that blank. The correct answer is letter Yes. Letter, ano natin yung sagot nila. Okay, so most of you answers letter B. This answer is clearly stated the last sentence of the paragraph. Yes. So B. Okay. Next. Human technology began with the development of the first stone tools about 2.5 million years ago. In the beginning, the rate of the development was slow and hundreds of thousands of years passed without many technological changes. Today, new technologies are reported daily on television and in newspapers. This paragraph best supports the statement that blank, A, B, C, or D. Correct answer is, letter lang. We need letter of the answer. Hindi na kailangan ng doggy, please. Ma'am Rose. Okay. Tuliao JR. Nag-review po tayo, ho. Okay. The correct answer is letter D. Okay. Yes, correct. The last sentence states that the new technologies are reported daily, and this implies that new technologies are being constantly developed. Okay. Yes. Next. Ratatouille is a dish that have grown in popularity over the last few years. It features eggplant, zucchini, tomato, peppers, and garlic chopped, mixed, sautéed, and finally cooked slowly over low heat. As the vegetables cook slowly, they make their own broth, and this can be extended with a little tomato paste. The name ratatouille comes from the French word twiller, meaning to mix or stir together. Which of the following is the correct order of steps for making ratatouille? A, B, C, or D? The correct answer is letter S. Ano kaya ito? Okay, the correct answer is B. See the second and third sentence for the steps in making ratatouille. Only choice B, reflect the correct order. Mix the vegetable together, saute them, and add tomato paste. Okay? So next. After the snow or ice fall, the city streets are treated with ordinary rock salt. In some areas, the salt is combined with calcium chloride, which is more effective in below zero temperatures and which melts ice better. This combination of salt and calcium chloride is also less damaging to foliage along the roadways. In deciding whether to use ordinary rock salt or the salt and calcium chloride mixture on a particular street, which of the following is not a consideration? A, B, C, or D? Not, ha? Look at the term not a consideration. So the correct answer is letter D. The passage mentions nothing about the main or secondary roads. Okay? Okay. So let's see. Number 10. Many cities have distributed standardized recycling containers to all households. One city attached the following directions. We prefer that you use this new container as your primary recycling container, as this will expedite pickup of recyclables. Additional recycling containers may be purchased as needed from the sanitation department. According to the direction, each household blank. Correct answer is letter That's the correct answer. Correct answer is letter B. Okay, bakit C? Okay, tingnan nyo to ah. Sabi dito, we prefer that you use bago, new container. Okay? New recycling material. Hindi new recycling. Hindi gagamit sila. What is the difference of must use new recycling container? Should use. Gagamit pa lang eh, 'di ba? Okay. Nagsasuggest pa lang yung should. You should, dapat. Okay? Pag must, gamitin na. Okay? You must use the new, gumamit na kayo ng bagong recycling container. Okay? Careful. Okay, next. Okay, this one, ito, sa reading comprehension, okay, from the word itself, we need to comprehend kung ano yung binabasa natin. This one, paragraph organization. What do you mean by paragraph organization? Ito na, pagsusunod-sunodin nyo na yung mga pangyayari. Okay, so what on the tips of the paragraph organization? First, you have to determine which sentence goes first. Remember that this sentence should be either present a topic, siya yung nagpe-present ng topic, or sum up all the ideas in particular paragraph. Kung hindi siya yung nagpe-present, yung sentence na yon dapat siya yung nagsa-sum up, nagsa-summarize, okay, nung 5 or 4 na pangungusap na ibibigay. So, yun yung una, yun yung first sentence. From the choices given, look for the pattern in which letter corresponding to that particular sentence comes first. If there is only one, then that is the answer, okay? Number 3, if there is more than one possible answer, decide which sentence goes last. Okay? From the remaining choices, look for the pattern in which the letter corresponding to that sentence comes last. That is the correct answer. Number 5, if there is still more than one pattern with the same first and last letters, determine which sentence comes the second and then look for the choice which has the letter corresponding to that sentence as the second in the pattern. If you are unsure how to organize the sentence, take note of the following. Letter B, pronoun usage. Sentences containing pronouns usually do not come in first. Sentence with their antecedents, word which pronouns stand, should be placed in the paragraph. Ano bang ibig sabihin nun? Yung lastly, di ba? Lastly, of course, mauuna ba sa sentence mo yung lastly na nga eh. Okay? Pero hindi ibig sabihin na first, okay, you have to saute the garlic and the tomato and garlic. Okay, ibig ba sabihin ng first siya yung una doon sa paragraph? No. First lang yung procedure. Okay, ba meron kasing the the procedures on how to make lasagna. Okay. First, 'di ba? Yun yung unang sentence. Yun yung unang sentence. Hindi porket sinabing first, yun na yung first na susundin nyo. Yung first nasa letter E. O, inaagad yung pinili nyo. Okay? Ituturuan ko kayo ng tips kung paano magsagot ng mas mabilis na ganito. Okay? Kasi may pattern siya. Piliin nyo yung parehas na pattern, then, ang tawag dito, process of elimination lang ang gawin natin. Okay? So, connecting words that aid coherence. Some connecting words are more useful to highlight one logical order than another. So, number one, yung importance, order importance ng mga connecting words. Okay? For example, first, finally, for one reason, second, most, even greater, third, last, greatest, next, also, most, significant, even of, or even more. Yung mga chronological order, okay? Yung first, later, formerly, while, okay? Makikita niyo yan sa sentence, di ba? Finally, okay? Spatial, outside, inside, beyond, okay? Comparison, but, okay? Kino-connect niya yun. Ibig sabihin, pag may nauna yung but, okay, may, at sa number, for example, nauna ito yung cursor ko. Tingnan nyo yung cursor ko. Nakita nyo yung sentence nagsimula sa but. Okay? Ibig sabihin, may isang sentence na nauuna sa kanya. Kasi but Okay? Hindi, wala naman nagsisimula sa but. We have to consider, hindi. Okay? Yung but nasa letter C. Okay? So, hindi na siya. Tapos may nakita kayo dito. Ay, sorry. Ba't nag-share? Stop share ako. Mag-annotate ako eh. So, for example, nakita nyo yung bat. Okay. Tapos, yung bat, sentence number, letter C. Bawa na. Halimbawa lang. Halimbawa lang Kasi ganito ay makikita nyo yung choices or option. Sabi natin yung C, yung sentence nag-start sa letter, sa but, sa word na but. Tapos letter C siya, 'di ba? So, ito yung pattern. Ito yung mga choices. C, A, D, B. C, A, B, D. Mali na agad yan. Kasi ibig sabihin ng but, may nauna sa kanya. Okay? Ito na agad yung tignan mo. Okay? So, may nauna na sa bat. Kasi nga bat diba? Kino-contrast niya. So, B. So, halimbawa, may nauna ng B. Yung B, for example, ayun nga, the following, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yan yung Tapos C, di parehas B, C, di ba? Tignan nyo kung ano yung dapat mahuli sa dalawa. Kung letter D ba or letter A. Nagkakaintindihan po tayo. Okay? Yan yung tinatawag nating process of elimination. Nakita mo na Okay, tingin ka na agad. Actually, makikita mo na agad sa choices. Tingnan mo na yung C. Basahin mo na yung letter C. Okay, tingnan mo na yung C. Mali na agad kasi bat. Okay, X na yan. Dito ka na lang sa 3 and 4. Okay, basahin mo na yan. Ano yung mas tama sa dalawa. We call that process of elimination. Mas mabilis. Tanggal, pang-alis, din yan. What we call this? Lito. Okay, mamaya malalaman niyo yung sinasabi ko. So, okay, ayan. Ayan. At ito yung sinasabi ko, parehas D, di ba? Lahat sila D. So, ibig sabihin, hindi talaga is the correct answer. There are many ways to improve English proficiency. Sige nga. Sige nga, ano natin. Okay, very good kung yan ang ginagawa mo. O, sige nga. What is the correct form? Sinabing ano lang, letter lang eh. Okay, so look at this. May sumasagot. To, look at this ha. So alam na natin, ang technique, okay, stop na, stop. Stop writing. Stop. Okay? Stop. Okay, tuturuan ko na kayo ng tips, okay? The correct answer is letter Okay? Ano ba yan? The correct answer is letter C. Bakit letter C? Okay, tingnan nyo ha. So, alam na natin na letter D. There are many ways to improve English proficiency. Okay? So, ano ba yung ways na yan? Okay? Tingnan nyo, bakit siya magiging letter D? Sabi niya, D, C. Bakit siya magiging letter A? Okay? Sabi nyo another way. So, ibig sabihin, bago yung another way na term, may sinabi muna siya. Nagigets nyo yung sinasabi ko? Okay. Sagutin nyo lang yung tanong ko. Okay? Ang sabi sa pattern, ang sabi sa choices, lahat sila naka-letter D. Okay? So, tama na ito ang nauuna. Annotate tayo So, tama na yan ang first. Okay? Kasi, yan yung option D, D, D. Ayan yung pattern D. So, bakit hindi siya B? So, tingnan nyo yung kasunod It's either DC or DA. And DA ito. Okay? Bakit ka pupunta agad sa speaking? Nagigets nyo ako? Sabi kasi dito DA Tingnan nyo parehas. Parehas na DC. Tingnan nyo yung pattern parehas na DA. 'Di ba? Parehas na DA. Pero bakit nyo na-eliminate si DA agad? There are many ways to improve English proficiency. Speaking English every day is mali na. 'Di ba? Ano yung ways na yan? Yung tinutukoy. Okay, look at the ways. Okay? So, ano yung sinasabing ways na yan? Ayan Yan yung ways ways. Okay. So, DC na siya. So, eliminate nyo na agad. Okay? Eliminate nyo na agad. Kasi, eto na tayo sa DC, hindi na si DA. Alam natin yon, sure na tayo. Pero bakit hindi A? There are many ways to improve English proficiency. Ano yung ways na yon? Reading articles in books, newspaper, and magazine is just among helpful ways. So, ibig sabihin, ayan talaga yung kasunod. Kaso mo pareha silang DC. Bakit hindi A? Okay, DCA is speaking. Okay. Sabi kasi dito, ways, and another way. Okay. Nagigets niyo ako? Tsaka lang yung also. Kaya, correct answer is letter C. Nagigets ako dito, class? Oo naman. Tingnan niyo, oo naman. Dapat lang talaga, hindi ito first lang and second. Okay? Dapat lahat yan. Nagsusupport sila sa bawat isa. Okay, tingnan niyo yung pattern na DC, DC, A, B, B, A. So, pwede kasing ang isagot nyo B. May sumagot na ng letter B. May sumagot na nito. Pero bakit mas letter C ang tamang sagot? Okay, ways, ways, way, and also. Okay, bakit hindi letter B? Kasi nag-another way ka na agad. Okay. Nagsabi ka na agad is speaking, tas another way is watching. Way na nga eh. Nagigets ako dito, class? Gets. Okay, nuggets. Okay, nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Okay. Thank you. Okay, next. Yan, sige. Dali guys ah.
Ano yun? Ang sorry po ah.
Ano? Ay nako. Okay, so yan. Meron na tayong, okay, B, B, okay. Okay. So, B, B. Okay. Kino-close yan. Tama na. Okay, enough na. Para hindi tayo nalilito. The correct answer is letter B. Okay. Bakit letter B? A. The first step. Sabi ko tama na eh. Okay. Kita na agad. Tingnan nyo ha, class ha. Etong isa pang tip ha, annotate ko. Saan na yun? Annotate ko. Pagka may magkaparehas na choices, isa dyan talaga ang tamang sagot. So, A, A. Bakit hindi letter A? C. If there is any, mali na agad. Ang layo na siya ay yung mauuna, ba? Diba? B, but, sabi ko hindi yan, ba? Diba? Ang nauuna. So, A, or B or D na siya. So, ano yung pangungusap? Tingnan natin na. A, the first step in the process of evaporation is going on practically all this time during the day. Okay? Bakit hindi C ang kasunod? If there is only few, no dust. And D, water vapor is the atmosphere. Ibig sabihin, yung first step na yan, na sinasabi nila niya is water vapor. Okay, so A, D, okay, ano na agad? Lumabas na agad yung obvious na tamang sagot. Okay? Naintindihan nyo ako? Okay. Mostly. Tingnan nyo muna yung pattern. Hindi ko sinasabing lahat, okay? Pag may magkaparehas na agad, actually ito may time na almost magkaparehas sila. Tingnan nyo muna. Okay? So sabi A, tama A. Ano ba yung A na yan? Ano ba yung process ano ba yung evaporation going particularly? Water vapor is rising at the atmosphere. Okay, but this invisible water vapor does not change. Okay? Sinabi mo na agad na but. Okay, the first, wala naman yun eh. Wala namang option. 'Di ba na A, tapos B. Wala namang A at saka B. So, A and B agad. Pero hindi C. Okay, if there is, hindi siya. Okay, ano yung process na tinatawag na yan? Are we clear? Okay. Sige, iaano pa natin. More tips pa to go. Sige, don't worry. Kung dyan. Okay. Okay, next. Yan, sige. A, B, C, D, or E. Sige. Okay, the correct answer is stop. I need 10 lang. 10. Okay, tama na po. Tama na po. Tama na po. 10 to 15 answers lang. The correct answer is letter C. Okay, sabi ko sa inyo, tama na po. Okay, tama na po. Letter C. Bakit letter C? Let's rationalize. Letter C is the correct answer. So, sabi ko sa inyo, kapag halos may kaparehas na pattern, isa dyan. So, may kaparehas ba? Meron. Okay? May kaparehas ba to? Meron. Pero bakit hindi itong pattern na to? It is not measured. Mali na agad. So, it is not measured by the length of time. Supporting na agad siya, hindi siya main. Okay? Hindi ito nasusukat sa haba ng, di ba? Parang out of nowhere sinabi mo. Okay? Hindi ito nasusukat sa haba ng oras na inilalaan mo sa bawat isa. Okay? So, hindi eh. Di ba? Tingnan natin yung isang pattern C. Okay? C. Most, if not all of us, would want to be part of a loving relationship. Yun. Mas tama. C ang nauuna. Nagigets nyo ako? Okay? So, process of elimination tayo. Mali na to. Okay? Bakit hindi letter D? But. Okay? Maling-mali na naman si letter D. But how do we find a loving friendship? Okay? Oo. Yeah. Sabi nga natin, 'di ba, sa paragraph organization, yung first sentence, kundi siya yung main topic, siya yung nagsa-sum up, siya yung nagsa-summarize ng lahat ng pangungusap na 'to. Okay? So C, okay, most if not all of us, sinasabi, gusto natin maging part ng loving relationship. Okay? So nakita na natin yung pattern C. CA, okay? Or CE. Pwede kasing CE, a loving relationship, kasi sinabi dito, a loving relationship is like a complex emotion called love. Pero CA siya kasi, okay, tinanong, okay, ano ba ang most of us, most if not all of us, karamihan, hindi naman lahat, gusto maging parte ng loving relationship. Dinefine niya, tinanong niya muna, okay, ano ba yung loving relationship? So, eto na siya. But how do we find loving relationship? Alangan namang sagutin mo nang hindi ka nagtatanong. Tapos D. Diba? Ito pang obvious. Tingnan nyo yung dulo. D and A. Okay, how do we find loving relationship? Nagtanong ka sa dulo. Nagigets nyo ako? Hindi pwedeng last ng A. Correct. Okay? Okay, so the correct answer is letter C. Nagigets ako? Okay, tip, punta kayo sa pattern. Okay, baka kasi iniisip nyo, ay, ano ang first sentence letter D. Wala naman D sa option. Wala. Okay, ang may option is B, C, A. Okay, C. Okay, o sige C. B, it is not measured, hindi talaga. Nagigets nyo ako? Okay, basahin. Kung gusto nyo, pwede nyo din basahin muna lahat. Okay? Basahin, then look for the options. Okay? Options, yan, choices muna. Okay? Look for the pattern. Okay, next. Yan. A, B, C, D, or E. Okay, stop. Stop na. Tingnan natin ha. A, E, so lahat may sagot. B, C, C. Okay? So, karamihan ang sagot is C. Okay, may sagot lahat. Okay? So, let us see. The correct answer is letter E. Okay? E. Okay, tingnan nyo to. Tingnan nyo to ha. Wala siyang B. Lahat nagsisimula. Okay, lahat sinimulan niya. Wala siyang pattern. Okay? Wala siyang yung halos magkakaparehas. Okay? Now, it's letter E. Bakit? Keeping a diary. Bakit hindi? In your diary, wala na agad yan. In your diary, you write things. Diba? Yung when, hindi sinisimula ng ano yan. Wala naman di. Ayan pala, merong di. Yung when, hindi sinisimula ng isang paragraph yan. Okay? So, X na to. Yung B, tingnan natin yung A. In your diary, hindi sinisimula ng pangusap yung preposition na in. Sa C, E, a diary help tracks of, okay, bakit? Bakit mo binanggit yon? Okay, lalong hindi letter D kasi it is also a way. Kapag may also or another, also, another, besides, 'di ba yung sinabi natin kanina, besides, sorry ha, kasi ayan lang yung kayang isulat dito. Yung besides, ibig sabihin, may prior statement siya dyan. So, hindi pwede siyang mauna yung also na yan. Okay? So, hindi letter D or, kasi C yun eh. 'Di ba? Ayan yung C. Okay. E, letter C, ang inuuna niya, E. A diary helps you to keep track of what's going on in your life. Pwede. Okay, pwede nating makonsider, di ba? Pero bakit mas tama si letter E? Okay, A. Keeping a diary is not only for fun. Okay, mas tama ito. How to keep a diary. Okay, kesa sa, nasan to? A diary helps you to keep track of what's going on in your life. Okay? Keeping a diary. Okay? How to keep a diary? Okay? A, C, it is also way of knowing yourself a little more. So, nagbigay siya ng another details, okay, about diary. E, a diary helps to keep track of what's going on in your life. Another way on keeping a diary. Okay, another supporting details. You can write things that you would normally overlook or forget about the following day. Diba? Sinabi. Naiintindihan po ako dito, class? Yes, mas madali pag ganito. Hanapin agad. That's the that tip. Yan yung mga tips para iwas kayo sa yung sabi nyong tumatagal. Okay? Basahin and then tingnan nyo yung choices. Choices muna kayo or options. Okay? So, ayun. Okay, next. Ay. Ayan. That is the correct answer. Okay, so maraming sagot ang letter C, though may sumasagot ng D, ng B, ay D. Correct answer is letter B. Okay, bakit B? Okay, sabi kong ulit sa inyo, uulitin natin. May C. Okay, may B. Okay, sige. Rationalize natin. Rationalize natin, guys. Okay, it's B. Okay. Tingnan natin yung pattern na. Sabi natin, pag may magkapareha CB, CB, okay. So, bakit hindi A? So, bakit hindi A? B, it has been doing. Hindi, di ba? A, simula, the huge amount of energy. Okay. Pero tingnan natin yung C. The sun is using up its mass at the rate of 4 million. Lahat yan, it's all about the sun. Okay. Kaya, nandito ang tamang sagot. Yung huge amount na yan, yung middle age star na yan, tinatawag na star, yung 4,005 million years na yan is sun. So, nasaan niya binabanggit yun? So, dapat nasa unahan siya. So, letter C. Okay? So, process of elimination, mali na agad to. Okay? Kung binasa natin. Okay? So, bakit CB? Parehas CB, 'di ba? Parehas ng tao CB. Tama, CB. Okay. C, basahin natin. The sun is using up its mass at rate of 4 million tons at each second. Tapos B, it has been doing this, okay, for ano yung ginagawa niya? Okay. Yan, yung 4 million tons na yan each seconds. For 4 million years, but still only halfway through its lifetime. Okay? And then, bakit hindi A ang kasunod? The huge amount of energy. Okay, sinabi niya din na ito ay, though ito mahirap na to sa totoo lang, it is a middle-aged star. So binigyan niya ng another tawag, okay, yung sa na yan, a middle-aged star. Kasi pwede naman yan eh, di ba? Pwede naman letter C. Pero bakit mas tama ang letter B? Okay. Kasi, mas bitin kapag ito yung huling statement. It's a middle age star. So, dapat C, B, D, A. The huge amount of energy radiated out from the core usually reaches the earth, keeping us alive. Okay? So, the correct answer is letter B. Wait lang. Wait lang. So, sige. Gusto niyo bang mag-break? Since 11 o'clock na?
Pwede mo rin kayo sa Rabaw yan
Wait lang. Okay, sige. I'll give you at least 20 minutes break. Okay? Okay, iba kasi hindi pa nag-aalmusal. Okay, sige. Balik tayo ng 11:20. Okay? Okay.